After finding out something was living in my basement, I took some serious measures. What I did was, I locked the basement door. I made sure every window was locked. I checked every room, every crawl space, even the attic, to make sure nobody was in the house. Because I wanted to see if whatever it was could find a way in with everything locked. So, after I checked the basement and locked everything, I went up to my bedroom and I just laid down. I couldn't even sleep because of what I found. Was it understandable? Who could sleep knowing something could be in here with you? I eventually dozed off. I woke up the next morning, so I immediately got dressed and went down and checked the basement. It was still locked, and everything in the basement was left the way it was. I put a light bulb in, and then after I did that, I locked the basement back up and went and ate some breakfast. I went outside and I was fixing up the garden, planting some seeds, tomato seeds, and a bunch of other stuff. Sunflowers, marigolds. I like my house to look nice. And while I was doing the gardens around the house, that's when I noticed something that I didn't notice when I was in the basement. One of the basement windows were kind of cracked. And it wasn't yesterday, or else I'd have seen it, 'cause I looked around. I mean, I doubt I missed that, but it was cracked. Kind of weird. I pushed on it, and it wasn't even the real window. It's like something put another window on the front of it to block that they broke into it. So that means whatever it was already went back into the basement. At this point, I was really freaked out now. What I did is I put 2 cinder blocks in front of the window, even though that wouldn't help much. But I put them there, and I set up a little piece of rope with a bunch of cans hooked to it. So whenever something tried to go near that window, it would make noise and I'd hear it. After doing the garden all day, and then when afternoon came, sat down and watched some TV, trying to get that crap up my mind. 'Cause I was really starting to freak out, and I had to relax. I had to put whatever it was to an end. This person can't be living in my house. 'Cause for all I know, it could be some murderer or a prisoner that escaped from jail. I don't know. Or could it be some homeless guy got nowhere else to live? That's what I thought. After I watched some TV, I went back up to my bed. I fell asleep instantly, but I woke up in the middle of the night again, and I looked at my clock, 1 o'clock. I went to bed at like 10:30. I only slept for a few hours. I usually don't wake up in the middle of the night. So I grabbed my gun, and I went downstairs, because something must have woke me up. I checked the front door, it was locked. I checked the windows. They all were closed and locked. And I noticed on the basement door, I got bolt locks on it, like I said. One of them was unlocked. Like something forgot to lock all of them. And I know I locked every one. I made sure. So whatever it was, there ain't no way it could be down there because it already locked the door. It had to have come up. But how? It had to have come in the front door or through a window. 'Cause everything else is locked, even the front door and window, and nothing was broken. It couldn't have came to the basement because the basement's locked. Unless it did something. Maybe it came into the main house, unlocked the door, took the stuff down there, locked the door and went back to the window in the basement. So I went outside and checked the window that was broke. And to my surprise, the cinder blocks were gone. Something went down there. I had my gun on me. I instantly ran to the basement door, flung the door open, and I had the lights fixed down there. I put a light bulb in, turned it on. There was a bunch of shuffling and loud thuds. Something was trying to climb through the window to get out. So I ran outside. What I seen will forever haunt me. It looked like a guy in all black, but when I shined the light into his face, his eyes were totally black, and they were bigger than human eyes. They had to be at least 1 inch bigger. Pure black, like shark eyes. It looked like it had no soul. I was so stunned by seeing that I almost didn't react. I fired a shot right into his chest. It didn't even stop. It started coming at me. I emptied the whole clip into its head. And it fell over for a second. But it started getting back up. There ain't no way. I had an extender clip. There ain't no way it could survive that many bullets to the head. I pulled out my pocket knife, ran over the top of it, and stabbed in the head a few more times. It threw me off and pounced on top of me. So it punched me in the face and tried to bite me. Luckily, I got the pocket knife back out and stabbed it 1 time in the eye. It screamed as loud as it could, with a terrible scream. I had to cover my ears. It ran off into the woods, never to be seen again. You could hear it still screaming as it got further into the woods until it was gone. At this point, after that happened, I ran back in the house, reloaded my clip. I just sat there in shock. I took boards and went in the basement immediately and boarded that window up. Good, too. There was no way nothing could get in that window. I boarded every basement window. I stayed up all night until morning when I tried to come up with a solution what to do. I don't want to sell my house. I don't want to leave this place. This is my vacation house. Should I call the police? Would they believe me? There ain't no evidence. I mean, the only thing I could tell them is something broke through the basement window, but that ain't gonna stop nothing. They don't know who did it. But I know who did it. Well, I know what did it. I don't know if it's a person or not. Couldn't have been. I'm still scared for my life. I don't know what to do. I bought surveillance cameras and set them all around the house. I even got a security system wired on the doors and the windows, just so nothing could try to sneak in without me knowing. Hopefully this will stop whatever it was. Hopefully what I did to it by shooting and stabbing it will keep it from ever coming back. But it might come back with revenge and more of them. I hope not. I've recently purchased another 12 gauge and more clips. It's gonna be a fight if it comes back. I hope it don't. If it does, I hope I can survive.